Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 5 cookies from Life's a Batch. We have the lemon raspberry thumbprint, the Nutella Addict, the Snickerdoodle, the Your Cinna Bon Bon, and the Oatmeal Raisin. So we're going to open these right now so that we can see what they look like. This is the lemon raspberry thumbprint, and you can see there is a little raspberry oozing out the bottom. This is a huge cookie.
Yeah, like baseball size.
Yes, and we will talk about, we will give a description of each one of these when we get over to the table. This one is the Nutella Addict, and they do have a label, like I said, on the back. Okay. So that is your Nutella Addict. And then we have the Snickerdoodle. And I had ordered 10 total cookies from Life's a Batch, and so we divided it into 2 videos. So hopefully you saw the first one, the first 5, and this is the second 5. And the reason I put these 3 together is because they're all cinnamon based. They all have cinnamon. So I wanted to kind of compare them. This is the Your Cinna Bon Bon. And these are, they're heavy. They're very heavy. There's a lot to these. And then lastly, we have the Oatmeal Raisin. So this one looks like this. And you can see the raisin. So what we're going to do is you can heat these up in the oven at 350 for 4 to 5 minutes, or you can heat them in the microwave. We're going to heat them in the microwave because we've reviewed Life's a Batch before. They come out perfect if you heat them for 10 seconds each. So we're going to heat them for 10 seconds and then we'll be back. So these have all been heated, and we're going to open them up so we can see what they look like. This one, yes, it's
oozy.
Yes, do you see that?
Nope.
Right there. Very ooey gooey. There's it's better. Huh. Okay. And then this one is the Nutella Addict. This one's a little firmer. There we go. Stuffed with Nutella. And the next one is the Snickerdoodle. Has a nice crust. And there's the inside. And then we have the Your Cinna Bon Bon. And this one's really firm. This is like the biggest one here.
Ooh. I like it when stuff oozes out.
Me too. Okay, and then this is the Oatmeal Raisin. There we go, and there is that one. So all of these cookies were $8 except for the Your Cinna Bon Bon, and that was $8.50. So my subtotal was $80.50. I paid $14 in shipping, and my total was $94.50. But these cookies, I cannot stress how big they are. They're huge.
They're literally baseball size.
So do I think it's worth $8 a piece? Yeah,
if they're good, then yes.
Yeah, and yeah. So we'll see. Are they good enough for $8 a piece? This one is called Lemon Raspberry Thumbprint. It is a lemon shortbread cookie mixed with white chips and lemon Kit Kats, stuffed with whipped lemon buttercream, raspberry jam, drizzled with raspberry white chocolate, and topped with powdered sugar.
Now, I'll just tell you, this one kind of collapses. It's very, very gooey in the middle.
Okay. That's why I have a fork to help me.
Yeah, that's what you have to do is cut up. You have to have a big mouth to eat these.
I love the lemon.
I love the lemon, and you get that little burst of raspberry, but it's not really like strong. I also like the texture of the cookie. It's kind of like a sugary grittiness to it.
I was gonna say that the cookie itself, it's gritty, but it's a good gritty. It's a gritty that you want. Yeah. Honestly, this one surprises me because I would have thought the raspberry would be the most powerful flavor, and it's not.
It's the lemon.
It's the lemon. The lemon has a zinginess to it.
But not too bad.
No. I love the combination of the lemon and the raspberry.
Yeah, it goes really good. And I didn't get any seeds, but then again, you're eating so much there going on. There might have been seeds. I just didn't notice them.
Right, yeah. I don't know, what if they use seedless raspberry, but I didn't see any seeds. I didn't get any seeds either. But
I just want to warn you, I didn't see any, but you never know.
that is a terrific cookie. And this one, these cookies are so large that a lot of them, they feel heavy when you eat them. And I mean, that's okay because, you're eating a huge cookie. This one feels lighter. It's a lighter flavor.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not.
I'm
but
sure
it seems
it's not.
that way.
But yeah, I'm sure it's not. But it's not as heavy as eating like a heavy chocolate cookie,
Right.
Okay, so now the next one is the Nutella Addict, and it is almond sugar cookie. Wow, already almond sugar cookie. Mixed with milk chocolate chips, Kinder Bueno bars, and Ferrero Rocher. Stuffed with Nutella buttercream, topped with Nutella chocolate shell, and chocolate hazelnut Oreos. Okay. This is a lot.
That's kind of what I did. I kind of got from the side, but it ended up being just the middle. I love the flavor, but I do have one complaint.
I bet I know.
The flavor is awesome.
Okay.
The Bueno wafer cookies get chewy. This wafer, the cookie themselves, because Bueno is actually a wafer stuffed with like Nutella stuff. The outside, the crispy part turns really, really chewy. That's my only complaint, and that's not really a complaint. It's just an observation. I love the buttercream frosting.
Truly, do I taste specifically Nutella? No. You do taste it, but you also taste just a really good chocolate flavor. It tastes like a lot of chocolate's going on.
I get a little bit of that Nutella.
You do,
flavor,
no,
just
you
a little
do.
bit, but it's not as strong as you would think it would.
But
be.
it's not like the lemon was the star of the show.
Right.
I don't think the Nutella.
No, it's just chocolate.
Because you are tasting a lot of chocolate to go along with it. I do think it's delicious. I do agree with. There's not enough of the
Bueno.
Kinder to be like you're only gonna probably get one little chewy piece, and that's gonna be it per that like fourth. You'll probably get that one little chewy piece in each fourth, but that's it because there's only I only got one piece of mine.
I got two,
but
it detracts from the texture though.
Right. It still is a really nice flavor. It just, yes, it takes away from the texture a little bit because it's a little bit chewy.
It's almost like the wrapper or something was left in there.
Right. So we've had another cookie from another company, and they did the same thing. They put the Kinder in there, and it's just anytime you use those wafers in there and then you bake it, it just gets that texture. It just doesn't really work. It would be like, I guess, trying to put like a Vortman wafer in one of these. It's going to get the same kind of texture. It's just, so it's a good cookie.
Oh, I love the flavors. Yeah. And even the texture is not horrible. It's just want you to know that's the only thing that throws it off on me is that little bit of chewy texture.
Right. So now this one is the Snickerdoodle. And it is classic Snickerdoodle cookie mixed with white chips and cinnamon chips. Stuffed with a cinnamon spiced cream cheese buttercream and cinnamon brown sugar cake pop.
Yeah,
rolled
round.
in cinnamon sugar.
You can tell it's round.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that when I cut it, and I was hoping. I thought, I hope that's a gritty cinnamon.
like the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. That is a terrific texture too.
It is, and the cinnamon. That's what I was going to say. That cake pop, it's very, it's moist, but it's kind of dense, like almost like a carrot cake kind of texture. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of moisture there, so when you bite into it, it's kind of soft. Like it's not completely baked. It's very soft. It's very good.
That, it's classic. Like I said, it's classic Snickerdoodle. Mm-hmm. It reminds me a lot of churro. There's just not any crispiness to it. I absolutely love it. That's my favorite one so far. I think it's absolutely delicious. It's very, very sweet. Mm. It has a great balance of cinnamon sugar. Love the crust. It's a delicate crust, so it's not thick on the outside.
That's really good.
It's perfect. This one was the only one that was 50 cents more. It says, shake your Cinna Bon Bon, Ghost Cinnabon cookie, mixed with cream cheese chips and Snickerdoodle Pop-Tarts, packed with vanilla bean cream cheese buttercream, topped with white chocolate and Cinnabon cinnamon roll cookie pieces. Yeah. And this one, for some reason, it says it's 30.4 grams of protein, 86.3 grams of total carbohydrates, 59.4 grams of total fat, and 1,118 calories. The only reason I'm telling you that is because that's the only one that had that specific information along with the description of the cookie. Well, none of the other ones do.
Ghost is a protein powder and a protein drink, for that matter, or an energy drink. I think that's why they're saying it. This is for people to,
my goodness,
bodybuilders to eat. I like the buttercream. I don't like to talk too much until you've taken a bite of it. I like the buttercream a lot. I don't like most of the other rest of the cookie though. Mm-hmm. It's got a sharpness to it from, I'm assuming, the protein powder. It's kind of bitter and I don't know, it's just off-putting. I guess you're used to eating protein powder and you're used to doing that. I guess it's okay, but for us, I'm not used to that aftertaste.
I don't like it at all.
I don't like it. Yeah.
At all.
I tried a little bit of the buttercream before I ate the actual cookie, and the buttercream's actually good. This little gooey part, it's actually very sweet. But the rest of the cookie, I just don't like. And it's only because it's got the ghost stuff in it.
I'm tasting that. It ruins the whole cookie.
It does.
It literally, and that probably appeals to people who use that protein powder. Yeah. That probably caught your attention, and you like that. That just tells me, I'm glad we got to try it because I've always wondered about these. I would never buy protein powder though because I don't need all that.
Right, we don't. I don't. Weights.
Yeah, I don't need that. So, but that answered my question: does it have that protein flavor? Yes, it does. Yeah. Even with all that other stuff going on, the strongest flavor in that is the protein flavor, and it ruins the whole thing. Yeah. Even the texture for me, it was a more
like a
denser, more cake-like. I just do not like it. Yeah. So like if they did another protein one, I just wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't buy it at all.
But if you're used to eating the protein powders and that's fine for you, then you'll like that one. It's very sweet.
I'm very, very glad I decided not to end on that one because I would have been disappointed to end on that flavor. I want to get that flavor out of my mouth. So let's do this one.
And this one looks awesome.
It looks what?
Awesome.
Okay.
I want to see what that little ball of stuff is. It looks like peanut butter.
Yeah, Kevin wants to know. Here we go. This is the Oatmeal Raisin. Cinnamon spiced, go ahead and eat it. No, cinnamon spiced chewy oatmeal raisin cookie mixed with cinnamon chips, white chocolate chips, brown sugar Pop-Tarts, stuffed, here you go, stuffed with Biscoff.
Okay, that's probably what that is then.
And a marshmallow buttercream topped with vanilla bean icing and Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pie pieces. These are the Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie pieces. Okay. Yes, give me some Biscoff.
It's good. It's not your traditional oatmeal raisin cookie. Any of the ones that are stuffed with buttercream, I'm sold. Because they're all good.
You know what you taste though, for me? The number one flavor. I have it in my mind. You tell me what you think and then I'll tell you if I agree with you. The number one flavor you get out of that.
Well, it depends on what bite you take, honestly.
Okay.
If you eat the middle of it, I get mostly the frosting and the oats.
Okay.
I got a lot of raisin flavor too, though. When you eat just the outside part of it. I don't know. What do you think?
Marshmallow. But my
I didn't get
first
a
white was
right there in the center.
was all white.
Yeah. I didn't get. I mean, I got marshmallow. I got a little bit of that sweet marshmallow flavor, but I didn't get it a lot. I got mostly. Well, the frosting. This tasted like sweet frosting to me. I didn't get marshmallow. It's good. It's
Yeah, and you know what? You even get the Little Debbie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You taste that oatmeal raisin.
You really do get the
flavor.
oatmeal cream pie.
It's a good cookie.
It's very good, and it has so much going on with it that you're really, it's not just ooey gooey. Like a lot of these are really, really ooey gooey. Like the first one, I mean,
Yeah, it collapsed.
It literally collapsed into a heap, which is okay because it doesn't have to be beautiful to taste wonderful.
Oh no, just eat it with a fork.
It can be ugly if it wants to. We still like it. But this one, whereas that one is like really, really ooey gooey, this one had a lot to sink your teeth into.
Yeah. Anytime you add oats, you gotta chew it for a while.
Out of these 5,
Well, I can tell you the ghost one I would never get again.
the ghost one I would never get again.
But it's a personal preference.
Yeah. Well, we're both saying it. So,
Yeah.
and we're both telling you you can taste the protein.
Yeah. So if you don't eat protein powder, then there's no reason.
I don't know how often they do one of those anyway. That might not even be we've ordered from Life's a Batch before and we didn't, there was no protein one that I'm aware of. If there was, we didn't.
Didn't notice it, no. This one had a distinct aftertaste.
Very, very distinct. For some reason, it was very distinct. Okay. So what is your number 1? Let's just go for it.
It's either going to be the lemon one or this oatmeal one.
Oh, okay. I'm pleasantly,
Surprised.
yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the oatmeal.
You really like
I love oatmeal cookies though. And I like that it does have raisins in it. I know some people don't like the raisins in it. I love raisins. So
you know what? Even if you don't care for raisins, I don't feel like there was enough raisins in it to
take it away from the rest of it.
No, not at all. Because I got quite a few bites and I did not distinctly taste raisin.
No, the raisin you taste mostly if you're just eating the outside part of the cookie and you've already eaten the middle part.
Right.
You get a little bit more of the raisin flavor, but it's still really good.
Yeah. So,
very sweet.
So even if you don't care for raisins, I still think you could do this because it's not like it's loaded with raisins.
Right.
Okay, so your top one is the oatmeal raisin.
Right.
Okay. My favorite is the Snickerdoodle.
This one?
Yes.
That would probably be my number 2. I really did like it.
Yes, that's what that looks like on the inside. That, to me, that was just absolute perfection.
Yeah.
The perfect Snickerdoodle cookie.
That would probably be my number 2. I said I was debating between the lemon and this one, but I think I like the Snickerdoodle better than the lemon just by a little bit.
I'm going to go, my top 3 would be Snickerdoodle, Oatmeal Raisin, and...
See if we agree.
I'll probably go for lemon. Yeah.
That would be number 2.
Yeah, I'll probably the raspberry lemon. I really...
So the other ones we switched are the first 2.
I do like the Nutella.
I do too. I like it quite a bit actually.
But somebody has to come in 4th place.
Yeah.
So they just did.
Yeah. Do I think these are worth $8? You're definitely getting a lot of cookie.
I think so.
Yeah.
Where normally when you walk into a cookie store, the cookies are over $4 a piece, and they're about half the size.
Yeah,
so
they're thin. They're not stuffed like these.
Right.
They're just not on the same.
Yeah, they're not on the different
level.
cookies. So for what you are getting here, yes, I do think it's worth $8 a piece.
What kills you is it sounds like a lot because you're buying 10, but you don't have to buy 10. You can buy.
Just buy a couple.
Yeah, but you're still paying shipping one way or the other. So the shipping's what,
The shipping was, the shipping,
But I know they have to pay for shipping. They have to pay to get them to you, and they ship it like 2 days or something. It gets you pretty quick.
And shipping has gone up, so I understand.
Yeah, they're going to charge you shipping one way or the other, whether they roll it in the cost of the cookie and charge you $9.50 per cookie, or just charge you a flat rate of shipping. They're going to pay for it one way.
I would rather pay the flat rate for shipping and know that that's the post office price, and that they didn't try to charge me any more for shipping.
Right.
So I definitely think you have to go to their Instagram, and you need to watch their Instagram to find out when the new cookies are going to come out, because that's what they do. They will they'll bring out new cookies, and they'll hit the website at 8 p.m. on that particular night, whatever night it is.
And they sell out fast.
And they sell out very, very quickly. So that is the only negative thing I have to say, is that right now, they are, it's still a smaller business, so they sell out quickly. And that's the only reservation I have about even talking about them on the channel, is because I want to talk about things that you can get a hold of, and these are really hard to get a hold of. Yeah. So you have to use, I wish we had written down that program.
It's like Shop Pass or Shop Pay or something like that.
You need to do that. We had never done it before, and what it is you put in all your
information beforehand. It's kind of like a one-click pay. You go to the website, you pick all your stuff, you hit checkout. It says, do you want to use Shop Pass or whatever it's called, and you hit yes, and it goes.
So it's safe to use, and all it is it assures, do this before the cookies come out, like the day before, go do this, set up this Shop Pay, because what it does is it assures that once you get to Life's a Baatch and you've clicked on all the cookies you want, you hit that button and you're done, because you don't want to be sitting there typing in your name.
Yeah, while you're typing in stuff, it can sell out. Yeah,
the cookies will sell out and they're gone. So that's why I'm trying to help you out here. But I'm hoping that we're spreading the word, and that her shop is going to grow, and that she's going to hire more people, and that they're going to make more and more cookies so that they can fit the demand, because there is a big demand for these cookies.
Yeah, and they're awesome cookies.
They really are. They are.
Even terrific. The one that was protein powder is awesome for those people that want protein powder.
Yeah. So and if you want to know which we should talk about, just real quick, the favorite out of all 10. So hopefully you watched the review before. My favorite out of all 10 was the ultimate peanut butter.
And what was mine from yesterday?
Yours from yesterday was the triple chocolate.
That'd probably still be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would probably put that, and I would put the chocolate chip one, and then I put the oatmeal third.
Okay. Well, the peanut butter is still
the peanut butter is like really good too.
The ultimate peanut butter is still my favorite overall out of all 10 of these cookies.
That's true. That peanut butter was dang on good. That probably would be my number 2.
It was absolutely. It just will make your toes curl.
Yeah.
That is how good it is.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.